Just Pogo one.
All right. So this is between, I believe this is the OjamABC and now Burning Abyss. So this is a deck we haven't seen yet.
No.
Ooh, BA.
BA.
How's BA doing?
I don't know.
Watch and find out. Is that how this goes?
Pretty much.
I mean, I think this Ojama guy has been on here
Actually,
a few times,
I'm
right?
gonna, yeah. I'm actually gonna
Ooh, we milled tour
this.
guide. That's bad.
pick up the music later because I want to add this later. The music in anyway. So yeah, I feel like they're doing okay. I know. I think the Ojama guy is 4-1 at the moment.
These are some questionable plays from the BA player.
Yeah, I like the far for the face down.
I like the search Barbar during end phase with Scarm.
Yeah, well, snow for game, so.
That is what Snow does.
Yeah, if you don't forget.
If you don't forget.
He pops his own card.
Oh wow, that's that was a strong opening move on Ojama's part.
Yeah, Ojama Blue, which I mean that searches 2 Ojama cards, so if he can get that, if he can get that to the grave, I think.
Valor's one.
I mean, it has a grave effect, so not the smartest, not the smartest play on the Burning Abyss player. But taking 25 to the face just to search out your Ojama simulation to get your ABC plays going is apparently not a too steep price to pay.
No, if people will pay 4K for Judgment, they'll pay 25 for the search.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a +1 maneuver, so it's not bad.
Yes.
I'm not feeling this BA player. Just saying.
I mean, I guess you could say that the Valor was a questionable play.
Ooh, Break Sword.
Rook.
I mean, he popped himself.
So this is an interesting Orbital Hydralander.
Yeah, BA was toying around with that for a little while.
Yeah, that and Vanity's Fiend.
Alright.
It's alright. He's not a big beater.
Kieran is, I think this is like the 3rd duel I've seen of Kieran's that he has less than 1,000 life points.
He makes stupid comeback.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
I mean, this is
Spoiler.
this is a match, and this is game number 2 of that match, so.
Yeah, he has to win.
Yeah.
I mean, the BA player is in a pretty weak position at this moment.
Revealing
Dante
the XYZ dragon.
So he's actually playing some of the old ones too?
Yeah. I think he has A to Z in here.
He's just doing that for fun, or
Probably
is
for
there,
the memes.
Is there any advantage to it? I feel like it clogged your deck up.
I don't know. I think A to Z. Yeah, A to Z is just for the memes. Probably.
Is Anti-Spell good against BA?
He is the BA is playing it, so we're viewing this from the perspective of the Burning Abyss player. Clearly.
Yeah, it certainly would slow down ABCs because they can't just play their field spell.
Ah, yeah.
Ooh,
Torrential. Why didn't he tag out?
He did, and I think was the Valor was. I don't know. Actually.
The chain links were a bit weird for me,
Yeah.
but I think he could have tagged out
Possibly.
and dodged the Veiler.
Well, it looked like he did chain to it.
Thought the Valor was to the tag out. Is the tag out?
I thought
cost?
the Veiler was to like the banish, because I think he
Maybe.
targeted the anti-spell, right? With his banish, and then he Veilered that, so I thought maybe he could have like tagged out.
Oh, and then maybe he chained the... I don't know, I have to go back and watch it. Whatever.
You can't tag out on your turn.
Oh, fair. That would just be too
none
good.
of us know how to play ABC.
You can banish on either player's turn, but you can only tag out on your opponent's turn.
I mean, that X-Head cannon is putting in some work.
Yeah.
It's a big beater.
Pretty much.
So just a big beater.
That's all we need to win in this
We'll
tournament.
do this one next. So this is me going against the current first place, or one of the 2 undefeated people in this tournament.
But doesn't he play like scrub decks during the streams though?
Jack? I think so.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, Jack the Dino Hunter? No, he always plays Dinosaurs. He literally always plays Dinosaurs.
It's in his name.
The lore of this is like too much for me.
So not having Electrum in my deck made for some incredibly odd plays on my part.
I mean, it looks like your deck is doing something.
My deck is doing something, and I knew he was playing Dinos before we started, as well as I went second, and he played Lost World. So I preemptively Abyss Dwellered, and I had a negate, so there was...
Ryan's all about that preemptive.
Oh, yeah, I know it. All about doing it.
He's like, all right, I'm gonna totally know what you're playing before you're playing it.
I went second, and he played Lost World. I knew what he was playing.
There goes Ryan. He's just like, Dweller putting in work.
Oh my god.
So this game I would have won had it not been for that contacting C.
What does contacting C do?
You have to use it as link material.
Interesting.
And I didn't have a decode talker in my extra deck.
Ooh.
And that's what lost me the game. So definitely have plays. I got a full board of.
I'm surprised you would have lost at this point.
That's what I mean.
Well, he does have 8K.
So that thing stopped you from making it?
You have to use it for any sort of special summon.
But
so you
from
can't special summon unless you get rid of it.
You have to use it for a Fusion, Synchro, Xe, or Link summon. So I could have gotten rid of it if I had a decode talker.
A generic, like, Link 3 or...
But I just didn't have enough life points to survive another turn.
Oh, that's lame. That's actually an interesting card.
It is. You have to... I mean, if I had like I said, if I had decode talker, I would have won, but I didn't have the room for it.
Alright.
And then this is the game number 3.
Oh, I'm curious to see just how much more work Dweller puts in.
I'm interested on why you made him go first.
Because I figured it was an OTK deck.
And it's not like he builds very defensive boards. Although that was
yeah. The token was a pain to get rid of because I didn't have a full Link
package.
Thing. Yeah. And then the field spell protects it when I was trying to pop it. So I didn't even get the search off of that, so that was a mistake.
I got 2 tokens. You need like... Yeah, you needed some Link package. Oh, that was silly.
He wanted to do it before, but he forgot to hold A down or something. So normal summon for Astrograph. And then I wanted to go. And here I was deciding, like, do I go for I knew I would lose if I didn't win this turn. So I decided to try for the OTK, but by the time I was halfway through, I was 500 short. And I knew, I'm like, all right, that's too late. I lost. I knew he had the Tyranno in hand, and I just knew he had enough plays that I would lose next turn. So I went for it. I went all in and came up short. I probably should have made Baguska instead of Clearwing. That might have bought me a turn and then built up some more resources, and I might have won that way. But I decided to go the other route and did not.
Based on his hand, do you think the Baguska would have sealed the game?
I think Baguska would have. At least I would have lasted another turn. I don't know that he would have been able to get rid of it. I don't think he would have been able to get rid of it. So I would have had had 2 turns.
I am disappointed.
This is another...
by the way, Dave, you got a donation. This guy says, Ryan sucks, Dave is better.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like literally probably the same guy that says that
probably.
every time.
I think Jack and Geo are the 2 undefeated players in the tournament so far. So I think
undefeated?
Yeah, 5-0.
Wrong word.
Jack the Dino Hunter? More like Jack the Scarf.
If I remember correctly. I haven't looked at the standings.
Knocking them.
Yeah,
knocking them down.
Jack and Geo. So we got Dinos and Odd Eyes are the 2 decks to beat at the moment.
That's fair to say. I mean, both are very powerful decks.
This card's putting in work. Arc Pendulum.
Oh yeah.
That's actually I don't know that I quite read the card, and seeing it in action is quite impressive.
It's actually.
Do we have that card?
Yes.
Yes. I actually thought about building Odd Eyes.
Legendary
without
decks.
Revolution.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
I
It
mean-
seems more fun than Magician.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then seeing this trio on board definitely gave me some nostalgia flashbacks.
Oh yeah, with Dragon Pit and all that.
Yeah.
Fun time.
But he did go to game 3, so we know who's gonna win this one. And do you know why he's gonna lose? I'll give you one guess.
Anti-spell, huh?
Yeah.
Against. Wait, didn't do it during standby?
He probably wasn't holding A down. I don't think
Fair.
it doesn't like automatically do it if you're not
I mean,
holding A.
it's like honestly, it wouldn't have mattered. It's like
Honestly, yeah. Anti-spell. Unless he hard draws his poison, that's pretty much.
I don't know that he's. I don't even think he's running it.
Because literally,
Oh,
you
yeah,
could
yeah.
just, you could scale one and then he could just flip it.
I think if he had a low level, he could have normal summoned a low level and then saved it with Odd Eyes Dissolver, maybe, in the battle phase. And then if it survived, play something else.
Dead
But
cards.
yeah, those are all high level. That's the problem with Odd Eyes; they're all high levels. So
Yeah.
Man,
It's
it
just-
really,
he
it
also
really loses.
Didn't help that he had the Supreme King, both of them in hand.
yeah, interesting tech choice is
What the hell is that?
Pelgrim. Pelgrim.
Why is he here?
Just to, I mean, it's really odd seeing Odd Eyes in just like not the scale zone. I thought that was funny. It's like he's in the spell and trap zone, but he's not scaled.
He's
I like the tech. I can respect that.
It's cute.
Whether it's optimal or not.
I mean, it's cheap. We'll give him that. And Odd Eyes still goes to the extra deck, so it's pretty much a top deck to the extra deck on normal
and
summon.
he can still trigger his vanilla scale, so not inherently bad.
And then there's Arc putting in some work.
making that torrential hurt a little less.
Just randomly normal summons the
So
There you go, Vortex. Vortex has got
Dissolver
plenty
does
of
have
fuel.
a scale effect to fusion summon as well. So
I do have to say this Odd Eyes guy seems to really know his deck.
Oh, yeah,
I
he
can
really
respect
does.
that. Like because that junk easily that junk synchron thing, I would have just kept in hand and then fused, but
right.
that was neat.
Man, look at this dumb ABC. Like he was in such a.
I love that play. He attacks into Vortex and then Arc brings it right back from the grave.
Ooh, Persona's stupid good.
Yes, with negating.
I've never played that game.
So he crashed Vortex into. He crashes Vortex into Buster Dragon, brings it back with Arc, bounces Buster Dragon, and then negates Deco Talker with Vortex's effect.
I will say this: Odd Eyes has one advantage over Pendulum Magicians is that its monsters are just inherently strong.
Yes.
So
It doesn't rely on making something; it can just kind of do stuff with the.
you can just pendulum summon a bunch of dudes and punch, which is that's kind of a nice option. If you can run the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what makes a Blue Eyes so good. The deck is stupidly made, but if you have enough beaters, you win anyway.
Yeah. So this SPYRAL player is currently in 3rd place. So we've seen the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place duelists of the tournament.
Ooh, is that my boy Mermail?
It is.
It's about to lose to Spudgets over here.
That's an accurate description.
Base boosted, ooh.
I mean, that's standard SPYRAL plays. I don't think there's anything wrong with this other than the extra deck. I don't think there's anything wrong with the spirals.
No.
Wait, does he have Firewall?
No, I don't think he can fit
it.
I doubt it.
I mean, the deck doesn't play it very well anymore anyway.
Fair.
He could, I mean, yeah, you'd have to.
The machine do let you do a lot of like the Tri-Gate Wizard shenanigans and stuff.
You can still do it, but you have no recovery play if this gets stopped.
Yeah. That warning was rough.
Yeah.
Rough.
I don't know. Where's casual dude in the?
That gives me some like UA flashbacks. Normal
Yeah,
midfielder.
normal summon.
Warning.
As if they have something to fear from UA. Like, oh no, he's gonna hit me really hard with his beater. I can't respond.
So this is Mermail going second.
Why isn't he mulling?
Why isn't he mulling?
Is mull too expensive for budget?
Mull in
Mermail?
Glacia is far too expensive.
Moo is like too much. Yeah.
I think it's like $20. So if
Wait,
you've
does
already...
he have Toad? Right.
No.
Oh, Toad's cheap. Bahamut Toad would have been a cute budget option for the deck.
Yeah, but you have to go like Mistar Boy, Bahamut Toad, and
It's not the hardest thing in the world to do.
No.
But it does, unless you play 3 Spirit, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, opening up the master plan for all of the bricks.
Yeah, she's really not good in the end.
No, that judgment though.
Or you can special summon her from the deck with Navigate.
That's far more broke.
That is a legal play.
So he mind controls it, calls it right, and then pops the card. That's a questionable play, honestly, because the trap likes to be in the grave.
Yeah, but did he know that was the trap on board?
Probably not.
Using your opponent's tough to pop their own back row is kind of funny.
And then exactly 8,000 for game.
Yes.
That is unfortunate.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway, even if he couldn't punch. I don't think Mermails would be able to play through the sleeper.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Here we got.
You normal summon Prince and they pop it and you lose.
So Jay Voids is currently in 9th place, and he's playing his Altergeist versus Deskbots.
Gotcha.
Remember when we tried to play Altergeist and we gave up on the deck in the same day?
Yeah, we didn't know what the hell we were doing.
Pretty much. He does a very good job showcasing what the deck is capable of. So I honestly, I think it's a Dave deck. If you looked into it, I think you might like it.
Because of the back row.
It's combo-y and it's stunny.
I was actually thinking about it. Also, it's all a bunch of spellcasters, right?
Yes.
So there's a lot you can do with it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Deskbots not OTKing.
Like a punk.
Somehow.
Your deck didn't do the one thing that it does. Congratulations.
My face won.
So they got the Call of the Haunted for any Altergeists getting back. I think this is a
looks like some sort of underwater ballet dancer from like
much.
Fantasia.
Yeah, sucks over 6,000 to the face. The effect is Armadi's effect. That's why he couldn't link Karibo.
Desperation play. Oh right.
So
is anyone playing Magical Musketeers?
No.
Aw.
Oh, I could have sworn I saw one of them in
another example of anti-spell fragrance stealing a game.
It really does. It's such a good trap card. If it doesn't hurt you at all, you could almost main it. Because it is just like an easy game 1 auto win.
Yeah. No, it was I was playing my Blue Eyes White Dragon at locals, and last round played True Dracos, and he opened 2 anti-spell fragrance and discarded 1 off of Demise. I saw the discard, like, oh no, he drew 2. And so I had to set 4 cards, and then between that end phase, his turn, my standby phase, he popped all 4 of them.
Damn. Pretty good.
Yeah, that was.
Man, that Altergeist player is.
I think the deck has Dark Magician Syndrome, where it's like
it requires a lot, but it searches much more. Everything is very searchable, and
I like the fact that it's playing Pot of Duelli. That's kind of cool. Because they're all traps, right? Is that why?
Yes, and because then the new card coming out, I think, does something when a trap is activated. So they're maining 3 of the transients, which is the hand trap that's coming out.
Yes,
it's a literal hand trap.
I like this. Actually, that looks cool.
This is the final one. I almost thought that.
All right, Deskbots. Never mind, Deskbots.
I mean, he decided to go first because I think he was worried about. I think so. Even though he's an OTK deck, he probably should have gone second regardless.
He should almost always go second regardless.
Yeah.
If his deck can OTK, it should be able to punch to the back row. That's the point of the deck.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not a good OTK if it's really banking on your opponent not doing anything.
Right.
Like UAs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of returning to the hand. A lot of the things float when they hit the grave. Everything searches everything else, and then
I like that how you can bury his search.
Yes,
under
and you can main deck Secret Village of the Spellcasters for even more stun.
Ooh,
all the stun.
I like it.
It is really, and it's taken up like I think 8% right now in the OCG in the top cut.
They actually like it. They're playing a lot of it
because I think of the new card.
Yeah. So we have the Fright Fur syndrome right now, or we have a crappy build of it because we're missing something.
It's all right. The last card really does help it a lot.
Gotcha.
I mean, but this is budget, so it's certainly not expensive. It is going up though. People are picking it up, so it is starting to go up a little bit. All right, so now I got a couple of just one-offs. These are matches that only went to Duel 2, so there was no point in showing the whole match. So I picked the best one of the two.
Look at this stupid match.
Ryan,
yes.
Predator Magnus says, "Tell Ryan to showcase Chimera and I duel, please."
That was a 43-turn duel.
Then that's a no.
Yeah.
Is that UA on the screen?
I think, yeah, it's UAs versus Fluffals.
So the Kraken was able to send Gravekeeper to the grave.
Man, Playmaker.
Yeah. However, for exactly 8,000.
Oh my god.
And UA did win that match, so
snuck it in.
This was a very interesting matchup. I think this is
Nobleknights?
Yeah, this is game 2. So all right, this may have been a match, but I don't think this is game 1. Regardless, the Necro Valley just completely shuts down
Nobleknights. Yeah, they equipped like 5 from the grave.
Yes.
So, like just like that. So with Necro Valley on board, that would literally just not work.
Right. So.
All right. I guess I should stop asking why are you playing that when I remember.
Why you didn't set the spy?
It's my budget tournament. That's the answer. Why are you playing?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't think Nobleknights would want to play traps. I feel like that's bad. Because
no room.
Like right. No, yeah, right. Look how many cards are dead in his hand right now. Because his deck is actually working.
Yes.
That's not good. If your deck is working and it bricks or.
Yes, but if you don't need them, then they're a good backup.
I know. I just feel like they should be. I feel like they should be. I don't know. I feel like they should be hand traps.
Maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
like this,
you can't afford the hand traps.
Questionable plays coming from this Necro Valley player, like not setting spy and discarding it for cost or something like.
Or reading, you know, that whole thing.
Man, look at this goofy ass game state right now. It's like it's just Necro Valley and one dude.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't deal with it at all.
Why? Not reading.
Well, I mean, the with Necro Valley up, the Twin Twister actually did something.
Nice.
I want to see the royal tribute. That's all.
Well, that wouldn't do a thing though.
No, he's got a weird hand of nothing but spells. Smack for 2,000. All right, gotta draw a monster.
I know, right?
Ooh, that would have been a good card.
Ooh.
That
Necro Valley is putting in so much work. It's kind of sick.
I watched Paleo versus Gravekeepers, and the games 2 and 3, the Paleo sided in all of the spell hate. Because he's like, I gotta get rid of Necro Valley at all costs.
Yeah, it shuts the deck down. But that's literally how paleos work. They can't move themselves.
You're gonna laugh at how he wins though.
All right. But the Nobleknight player?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he's doing something. He keeps trying to do crap in his grave. I don't know if it's
I think it might
automatic
just
or-
automatically
do it.
Yeah. So staring down a 4,000 attack Gravekeeper.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! Bro.
4 game.
You are now under the control of my Millennium Rod. You will subscribe to the channel or watch the latest vid. And if not, you could watch whatever the this is.